Hello guys, welcome to our part 2 of the peer pressure influence. We still have our brother
Agre.
Yes, he's still Agre, he's not changed his name.
Yes.
So Agre, the last time we were talking, you were telling us that you met your friend after 2 years. 2 years later.
Yes. So I met the guy. The guy, remember, the guy came from our village. We came from the same village, we went to the same school, went to the same church. So he was a good friend, and a family friend. So the guy, it's not that angenipata, kunipata angenipata, but sasa ni ile mimi nilikuwa namtoroka. So the guy came, told me what happened, but he just left out of nowhere, no communication, no leaving a message. I made my business to go flat because the customers were waiting for the deliveries for 2 weeks and there was nothing, no communication. So when the guy came back, these customers told him that, oh Mana, you didn't do a good thing, you just went.
Ulitumes.
Ulitumes bana. Unajua sisi ni watu tunategemea hizi vitu. Sasa hivyo ndo biashara ikaanza kuharibika. And I think things happen for a reason. This guy angeponea chupu-chupu ama puchu-puchu sababu mimi ndo ningeshikwa. Hiyo wakati mimi nikitoka nilisikia alianza kutafuta watu wenye wanafanya hizo biashara. Na mimi ndo angenipata. Ule amekuwa pale kila siku angepatikana. Unaona? So I think God has a reason for everything to happen. So I just told the guy, Banami, this thing, I didn't find it fitting into my life. Because the first day that I went, and the environment and everything that happened was not a good thing. So the guy told me that he had reformed, he had changed, he found a friend who took him to church. And you can imagine he's the one welcoming me to his church.
But earlier you told us that you are going to the same school, you are in the same church and from the same village.
So for this period, the guy had backslided. So he had gone just astray. The guy didn't want anything to do with church, anything just spiritual. But now he just the 2 year period. I think it was a very, very, very different time for this person. And I can say I'm the one who made the guy to change his life, because I messed up with the business, I messed up with the communication with these customers, and the guy had nothing else to do. He just went broke until the police were looking for him, because they came to realize that he was the supplier of these drugs. So the guy just decided to go back to the village again, and that's
So you guys met in the village?
We met in the village.
Okay, so now he was inviting you to his church. Did you go there?
I went. The guy had been given alipewa cheo. And alikuwa youth leader
in church.
Yes.
So
and the guy was very, very eloquent and the guy didn't hakuwa naibu kuongelea chenye ilimfanya kabla akuwe a change person. So I think, talking of your experience, when you have people who are facing the same problem, can make someone change his or her life, because you are like a living example. If I manage to come out of this, why should I not manage? So I think if you listen to his story, it's very encouraging. And I think for me, I can only tell people who are going through peer pressure or having a pressure that he or she feels like it's making his or her life go the way that he thinks that it's not good, or something that when he looks back some few years to come, it can make him regret. I think it's just good to turn back to God, seek for advices, listen to people's stories, and maybe you can change.
Right. So what can you tell somebody out there, because you did not tell us what made you surpass this peer pressure influence, the negative part of it, because you are lucky, if I can use that word, you are lucky not to indulge in such kind of behavior, like selling these things means you would use them, and it means you will be in a cell somewhere, or your life would have not been the way it is right now. What was the thing, that the strategy that you used kuepuka hii peer pressure?
Yeah, I think you just need a few. You don't need a whole day to go through the process of changing or kuepuka peer pressure. Just need good friends around you. You need to seek advice when you think you are going astray or something that you cannot find a solution. Just seek advice and turn to God when you are faced with problems that you think you need a lot of wisdom to go over them. So just have good friends around you, seek for advice, and seek the kingdom of God. Definitely you will win these things.
Now, you're talking about seeking advice. From who should I seek advice?
Yeah,
because like my friends, maybe there are these guys that are leading me to negative peer pressure.
Yes.
So whom should I look for advice from?
There are different authorities, or there are different offices. Yeah, like you can, if you are going to a church, you can go to a clergy person or your pastor, or even your parents, and someone who has gone through such experiences. Maybe they are the best people to seek advice from. You cannot seek advice from someone who is going through the same problems that you have. Yeah, like your friends, maybe they are passing through the peer pressure. When I'm talking about having good friends around you, you don't want to have friends who can mislead you. Yeah, if you're not going to church, maybe you can seek to have friends that are going to church. If you're a drug user, you don't want to have friends that are drug users. Even if how hard you try to change, you cannot change, because they bring you back to the same acts. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Agre, for your time
Yes.
and participation. I think it was a great pleasure having you around and hosting you. I'm so much blessed, and I know my viewers, you are also blessed by his story. He just escaped by a narrow inch this peer pressure influence, the negative one. Because we don't know where he would be at this moment, and here he is just trying to advise us and encourage us to seek for advice from the relevant authorities. And he said also that we should look for people who are positive influencers. So if you're there and you need a positive influencer, just look around you, the positive authorities, the positive friends, and seek advice from them. Till next time, be blessed so much. Shalom.
Shalom. Bye.
Bye.